Greetings YouTube and welcome to another video. Now this is more of a rumour video, so please do take this with a pinch of salt, but any rumour involving Final Fantasy VII Remake is something I just have to share with you. Now, as many of you may know already, we have Sony's State of Play going live on May the 9th this year, so actually tomorrow in fact. Now, State of Play is basically Sony's version of Nintendo Direct. It's where they spend a few minutes on video sharing about some upcoming projects that they have in the works, etc, etc. Now, they have done this before, not long ago for the first time, and it didn't really work out too well for them. A lot of the games that they spoke about, people weren't really interested in, and it had quite a bit of negative reception about it. So hopefully the fact that they're doing another one now, they would have learned from their previous lessons and stepped up the game. Now the blog post here, which is from the official PlayStation website, gives a little bit of information about the upcoming State of Play live stream. Talks about the fact it's only going to be about 10 minutes long and will have an extended look at Medieval. So I'd imagine Medieval will be taking up quite a large portion of that 10 minutes. That said, there's a couple of other teasers as well, a first look at a new title, etc, etc. That's not part of the remake rumour, don't worry, I've actually got more for you than that. But before we go any further, I just want to put the context in that if we were to hear anything about the Final Fantasy VII Remake, then at most, because of the time slot here, it's going to be literally just a mention. Probably no more than that, maybe a screenshot, I'm not sure. But what actually is the rumour then? Well, we've got this guy here, ZoogX, who's a video game analyst, and he has had various decent insights into the industry in the past, made various predictions and whatnot. Well, not predictions, but has spoke about various rumours that have come true. And he's actually made a post which says, last time talking about the previous State of Play, I said don't expect much. Well, that certainly turned out to be the case. Well, this one will be better than the last for sure. We'll see updates to Sony games, makes sense. A new title, as mentioned in the OP. Yep, that's that. And, this is the interesting thing, and also the re-reveal of a third-party game that was announced long ago. That's interesting. And you can see that he's posted this text with the caption of this dude here, ominously laughing. Well, who is this? This is a fellow by the name of Shinji Hashimoto, and Shinji Hashimoto is the executive producer of Square Enix and has had quite a lot of influence over the Final Fantasy franchise in the past. Now, we already know, because this has already been announced, this is official, that Square Enix are running their own presentation at E3 this year. And, as a matter of fact, they've taken Sony's slot since Sony decided not to do one themselves. So it's a primetime slot just before the bulk of E3 goes live. They're having a full hour and a half, however long it is, time to give their presentation. And a lot of people are thinking, what is it they've got to show us that's so interesting that's going to take up that primetime slot? Of course, Final Fantasy VII Remake is towards the top of that list of people's desires. So the fact that we now have this State of Play and Sony are going to want to keep this interesting, it seems, in my view, very possible. I'm not going to say likely, because I honestly don't know how likely or unlikely, but very possible that to pique interest, they might give a little bit of a tidbit as to what we can expect coming out of E3 this year in regards to the Final Fantasy VII Remake project. As I say, probably just a little bit of a mention, maybe a screenshot, but who knows? Maybe a little bit more, maybe nothing. I guess that's what rumours are all about. The fun in them is finding out which ones are true and which ones aren't. But there we have it then, folks. So what do you think about this rumour? In your view, can we expect to hear a little bit about Final Fantasy VII Remake tomorrow, since that's the 9th of May? Haven't got long to wait on this one, or are we just setting ourselves up for disappointment? Again, I won't show you the Reddit post. You can go and check that out, where this was originally posted, because you'll probably get yourself overhyped then with all the comments. You can probably guess and imagine what they're all about. Alright then folks, well that's it for the video, so thanks for stopping by, hope you've enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and be subscribed if you want to be kept up to date with future rumours and news and updates regarding the Final Fantasy VII Remake project, and of course any potential Final Fantasy updates that we get going forward, maybe Final Fantasy 16, who knows. Oh, one thing as well I want to mention just before I do finish is that this might put a bit of a spanner in the works, a bit of a kink in the armour about expecting any news on FF7 Remake. Is that on the official blog post they put don't expect any updates relating to our next generation plans. And of course a lot of people are assuming at this point that the remake will be a next generation title. But even if that is the case, I'm pretty sure this sentence is more in context of the actual hardware and the console itself of the next generation as opposed to the games. If they did mention anything about the remake, I'm almost certain they wouldn't mention the fact that it's going to be on next generation. So maybe it's a kink, maybe. We don't need to worry about that. Alright then folks, that's it for me for today. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.